Honestly, this is the worst Pixar movie ever.
Are you gonna add a row?
I'm not even saying that.
Cars 2.
Dude, Cars 2 is so bad. Like,
so there's this thing in Miami when you're driving from FIU down to South Beach, you pass Star Island. And it's this literal private island that they built, but all the super, super, super rich people, you should look up Star Island and just look at the houses. They're like 40, 50, 60 million dollar houses. Like when LeBron played for the Heat, he lived on Star Island. I gotta look up Star Island. It's crazy, bro.
Gosh, it's literally an island full of houses.
It's literally an island right off the highway. That little bridge right there connects it to the highway, and they're just like superstar mega $1 million mansions. It's actually insane. I think like Beyonce lived there or something. Like bro, all the big superstars in Miami are there. The owner of the Heat, Pat Riley, there's a little marina, like a wharf right down the street from there, and he has like his 140-foot blacked out mega yacht there. Coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like you'll just see it like go out on the waterways and stuff.
Dude, I want to do you think you'd ever buy a boat?
Boat?
Even if you were rich?
Yes. I'm not like a yacht. Like I don't know.
Like a yacht. Cuz dude, boats, I didn't know boats were expensive like that. I knew they were expensive obviously, but I didn't know they were like $6 million for a yacht or something.
Yeah, no, like that Pat Riley's yacht's probably like a $200 million yacht. And he has a matching one for his wife. That's the crazier part. He has two matching yachts. But I don't know if I'm that absurdly rich where I just have money to spend like that. I don't see why I wouldn't.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, but what if you're like rich but you're not rich to the point where you can just pay it off right away?
Like you want me to put it on
it's the same amount of
financing it?
Finance stress as buying a house.
No, I don't think I would do that. I don't think because when you go into like financial trouble, the first thing that ever goes is a boat. That's what rich people do. They get rid of their boat first. So I'm not going to be worried about that boat unless I fully own it. Yeah,
dude. I don't know how I'd handle living in these places, because if you live in a huge place, you're going to have what's it called? Maids and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I feel I'm really, really, I have trust issues with my stuff for some reason. I don't know where it stems from, but like even in my apartment, I always lock my door.
Yeah.
And I only live with one other
I get
person.
that. I know people that do the same thing, just like the thought of your stuff going missing. It is. I don't personally like do that because I would obviously trust the people I'm living with and stuff. But
yeah, I don't know where that happens. Like, I just will feel weird. Well, what am I saying? What the fuck? I would feel weird just people cleaning my stuff and going through my stuff.
I feel that.
And they could just go in and out of my $1 million house at any point in time.
I mean, so that island, you can't even get onto it without like proper credentials and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Like, yeah. Oh, you can actually even see the highway too. It's so cool. Like you'll just drive past it and see like,
yeah.
And then you'll see somebody like pull into it like every once in a while, and you're like, wow.
You're like, oh shit, they're big.
60,000 square feet with tennis court. But the thing is, yeah, like the lots really aren't that big because the island's not enormous.
Yeah, it isn't. But dude, the houses look crazy.
The houses are crazy. I wonder if you could like see a close. Yeah, that one.
Which one? This one?
This one right there.
This one?
Below it. That's crazy too.
I don't know what you're looking at.
To the left to the bottom.
This.
What? Nope.
This.
One more to the right. One more.
This.
Nope.
This.
You clicked on every single one except the one I was talking about.
One?
Yes, that one. Clicked on every single one except the one I was talking about.
Dude. I mean, the only option to getting here is being really rich.
It's for sale.
Is being super rich, right? Or living in like a content house. I feel like those are the only options, right?
I don't know if that's like a kind of like a content house place though. I think
Have you seen the new Phase house? It looks like that.
But they're like super rich. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm talking about like TikTok, like.
Oh, like a lower but still rich content house.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. The new Phase house is like $8 million or $26 million or something, right?
I wonder how much it would cost for this house. Does it have it on there? I'm just curious.
Only $25 million.
So, yeah, $25 million. That's...
See, I was thinking about this. So what if you see a house? It's beautiful. Like I see a house on Virginia Beach oceanfront, and I'm like, I want that house, but it's not for sale. Can I just not buy it?
No. Why?
That sucks.
Somebody lives there.
Yeah, that sucks.
Could knock on the door and be like, "Can I make an offer on your home?"
Yeah. Dude, so what if you find your perfect house? Like, that is the one. You have all the money in the world, but you can't get it. That sucks.
That does suck.
That does suck.
I was actually not house hunting, I guess apartment hunting, because, dude, the stark realization of becoming an adult hit me 2 days ago. Like, it really hit me. I was sitting in my room and I was like, shit, I'm graduating college in December 2022. So I have 3 semesters left of undergrad, and then I'm going to law school. And after law school, like, even during law school, I'm going to have to be an adult and like live that. Because when I moved to Miami, that's probably it for me in Virginia Beach. Like, I have we talked about it, I have a full year lease. Like, I'll be coming home for holidays and stuff, but this is the first time. Like, this is me going out there. Like,
moving.
My
first, so you're moving.
I'm moving. Like, my first place, like my first official place. So you're not even gonna
come back for the summer?
Maybe for like a month in the summer, but like if I'm paying full rent, there's no point in me not being there.
Thomas.
I know it's crazy.
It's been real.
So like, but the thing is, I was looking at like the best cities for contract lawyers because I want to do contract law, become a sports agent. So I was looking in like Nashville, Denver, Austin, Texas, like, and I was just thinking to myself, bro, I'm really gonna be out there living life soon. Like doing things.
That's scary,
within 4 years, the time it takes to like graduate high school, I will be if you're a freshman in high school listening to this now, I'm going to be a legitimate adult living my own life probably before you graduate, which scares me. That scares me.
Dude, I'm scared for you. I'm scared for me. I think I have a few more years. I'm not as close to that, but it could happen anytime.
Yeah. I'm so nervous to like think about life because you think about your upbringing and how, I mean, at least for me, I grew up with both my parents in the house still, like, and everything. And my parents were always there and like, I'm going out without them now. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, at least you've kind of got a transition from it since you've been living in Miami.
Yeah, I lived at the dorm and everything. So, I mean, I understand what it's like to be away from home. That's not the part that scares me so much. It's like the actual real world, like bills, like getting a full-time job and doing everything on my own. It's crazy.
It sucks.
Maybe
Welcome back to another episode of Nothing Outside, the realest show in the world. Podcast started with strangers. Grace is gone again. She's on vacation. Where is she again? Vermont. She's in Vermont.
She sent me a picture of Vermont. It actually looks really, really nice.
Actually?
Like super nice.
I don't even know what Vermont like.
Well, so the Northeast in its entirety is a lot of like rolling hills, very scenic. Look up Jeffersonville, Vermont. That's where she is.
Jefferson.
Has a V, not a B.
Wise image is all the way on the 4th tab. Oh, look, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, look, I mean, dude, look at that mountain. Oh, that's got to be different seasons. That's
gotcha. Oh, so it's like
it's
not my vibe.
It's what you would consider probably the most typical. Oh wow, she's way up there. Go back up. Is Jeffersonville in that too? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. No, that's way up there.
So it's like really naturey, mountainy.
It's your typical. I mean, look at that farm.
Yeah, bro, it's not my vibe.
It's like not West Virginia, the state, but Western Virginia. Like when you get out into
so
like
where I live,
the foothills and stuff.
Like all the bergs.
I guess. I don't know. I haven't really been up. Well, Blacksburg I have been to. Dude, that drive.
So it's kind of like that. That drive is stupid for no reason.
That drive is so beautiful. The drive.
I thought you were going to say it's long.
Here's my thing. I don't consider like 4.5, 5 hours to Blacksburg a long drive because my whole life we would drive from here to New York, which is 8 hours.
Yeah, me too, dude. We drive to like Orlando, which is like 14, but I don't know why. That's still long to me.
But the drive from Virginia Beach to Blacksburg is so incredible. I remember making it for the first time, and I remember when you're just driving through the highway and you get to that first like mountain and you're driving through and you're in between like the mountain on the right and left and you look down and there's like just the valleys and everything and the trees because we went up in the fall and like everything's orange.
Oh, like, dude. Yeah, when it's orange, bro, my God, that's nice. I haven't driven to the Berg when it's orange and stuff.
Oh, my God, it's so beautiful. It was one of the most... It was actually kind of like almost mind-blowing. I was like, wow, it's so crazy that place like this exists.
Are you more... Awesome. Do you like that kind of scene or like more city-ish? Or beach-ish?
I've never been a huge beach guy, funny enough, because I live in Virginia Beach, obviously. Grew up here.
Yeah, I wasn't a big beach guy
I don't like going to the beach. Like, I'll go, obviously, spend time with my friends and stuff, but there's nothing to me appealing about sitting in the hot-ass sun
Yeah.
getting sunburnt,
Yeah.
getting sticky ass sand all over you,
Especially that.
getting wet and just kind of like feeling gross while you're sitting in the sun, like sweating, all that shit. Like to me, the beach is not that appealing of a place. I would much prefer, like, that's my scene. Like
Oh,
that
so
to me,
that's definitely your scene.
not like Vermont though. See, the thing is, I prefer.
But like more nature based stuff.
I want to live in Tennessee.
Okay.
I want to
got
live in
you.
Tennessee when I get older.
Yeah, I've never went to the beach on my own that much. I went like probably once a year. I go to Boardwalk like pretty often, but I never went on the beach often. But dude, when Outer Banks came out, bro, now I'm fucking obsessed. And that I think I'm a water guy. If
Really?
I'm near water, I'm a water guy.
See,
but the problem with that is, I don't know.
I like rivers and stuff, because when we were going back to Blacksburg, when I was up at Blacksburg, we get on a tube and we just floated down this river up there.
New Junction River.
Yeah,
thing?
the
Dude,
Junction River, dude.
I
that
think
was
I'm gonna go there
sick.
next month. It's fun.
And they
It's
were
fun.
like, whatever you do, stay all the way to the right side of the river. And then we swam over to the big giant rock in the middle of the river, and we jumped off of it and shit,
Dude,
completely
it's fun.
violating
Wait,
the rules.
Jumped off, dude. It's like 1 foot deep.
No, there's like a pool, like a big giant rock, and then there's a big deep pool right there. So I hate jumping into pools and rivers and stuff though, because I always lose my contacts. That's the worst. If you wear contacts, you know what I'm talking about.
It's vibey though. That was really fun. I will say that.
It was definitely a good time.
But I mean, I really like the scenery of like boats and like places like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, kind of agree. I like that kind of scene, like the mountains and the valleys and stuff, and just like how it changes in the fall. Like, scroll down.
Yeah, I can appreciate this scene.
Like
I don't think
that.
I would ever
Dude,
want to
like,
live here, even though I live kind of there right now. It's really boring to me.
My number one place to live when I grow up now is Nashville. I've grown to love the city of Nashville, Tennessee, despite never having been there, and that's the new goal for me. Nashville.
I think mine, dude. I like Charleston. Their downtown is super
dude,
clean.
Charleston is awesome.
That was the first time I went in a while. I never remembered it before that, but I went to what's it called?
Did you go to the lighthouse?
I'll get to that. I went to Shem Creek, which is where like a lot of the Outer Banks was filmed, and it's basically just like the place where all the boats dock in.
Like a marina.
A
marina.
Yeah, it's a marina. It's pretty cool, dude. Everyone was like hyped. There's a bunch of boats, restaurants, and yeah, I was there and it was pretty fun. So yeah, I kind of like that scene. There was not much diversity there, which was something that is big to me.
Like people-wise?
Yeah, people-wise. Like, especially after going to JMU, like, I need some diversity, especially going to, like, global studies.
Tollwood High School Global Studies and World Languages Academy. Now, that's kind of weird because Miami, obviously, I go to FIU, and, like, it's all Hispanics, but it's weird because it's still so diverse. You have Colombians, Brazilians, Venezuelans, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, like, although they all have like the same commonality of language and they all speak Spanish and stuff, everybody's so different. It's crazy. Cool. But when you go into like the South like that, you go to Charleston and places in Georgia and stuff, you don't get that. It's a bunch of old white people.
I would say though, their food. I went to 2 restaurants and we chose perfectly. They were great. It was so good.
You eat any biscuits?
I ate them for you. I ate both of them.
Biscuit review?
Okay, so the first biscuit, I thought biscuits were like softer.
Some of them are.
Yeah, some of them are. So the first one, it was like more of a, like it crumbled off if you broke it.
Okay.
And it tasted like a cornbread. I say, okay, I get it. But if at places like KFC and stuff, that it's not like restaurant, home cooked, I don't get it.
All right. What?
I had the Bojangles one too.
Bojangles has a good biscuit.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
Bojangles has a good biscuit. But let's run you through the best. We went over this.
Over the sides though, like I'd rather have
it comes with it when you go.
But like, I'd rather spend my taste buds and my like stomach space on the sides rather than just buttered bread.
But I guess
because especially biscuits, it's starch. So
yeah, it's filling.
It's gonna be filling. It's filling.
Yeah.
And you're just wasting your appetite on some bread.
We should do you ever watch Rhett and Link? You ever watch Good Mythical Morning?
No, I don't know what that is, but I know who they are.
All right, so Good Myth, they do this thing called blind taste test, and they'll be like, what fast food place has the best biscuit? And they'll like be blindfolded, and then they'll like all take a bite out of a biscuit from like eight different fast food places, and they'll rate them, and they'll find out which one is the best. We should do that.
That'd be cool.
Give them credit or something. But yeah, we should try
Let's
that.
do it.
We should do. They do it with a bunch of stuff like breakfast burritos. Like,
Let's
by
do
the way,
it.
Good Mythical Morning is one of my favorite shows on YouTube. It's a
Yeah, we did some like spin-off episodes.
yeah.
Like,
We should.
we did like the pie episode. I think that's it.
We did the pie episode.
I will never do that pie episode again. I mean, if we do it, I will not do it with whipped cream. That was a mistake. I don't know why. Now I understand why people do it with shaving cream.
The whipped cream makes you sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, dude, I smelt it on my face for like 2 days after.
Yeah,
that.
that's disgusting.
It was gross. Yeah, I
I
washed
bet.
my face multiple times, showered, and 2 days later, I still smelt it when I woke up.
No, I would not be able to deal
But
with
yeah,
that.
back to the lighthouse thing. So
yeah, lighthouse.
I used the part. Well, I didn't edit the video yet, but basically, to catch you guys up, Julia Antonelli, aka Wheezy from the show, I asked her to send me 3 challenges and 3 places to go, and then the challenges were like dumb,
Very bad,
very bad.
if you recall.
So, yeah, I didn't use the challenges for the video, so I did not go up the lighthouse.
Did you go to the lighthouse?
I don't even think it was possible because like it was in the middle of the ocean due to erosion.
Really?
That's weird to think about. Like, so obviously lighthouses aren't supposed to be in the middle of the ocean, but
No, they're
because
not.
of erosion, it's now like very far out from the shore.
There water there?
Yeah. So it's just surrounded by water.
You should have gotten like a rowboat.
On low tide, you can go there, and because there's like a sandbar, but I
Yeah.
don't even know if you could get up because
No.
it's probably closed.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, that's cool. The tux store was closed, so I literally couldn't buy a tux like she wanted me to. So
No,
I
was the
kinda
other one
played out
the
perfectly.
house?
Yeah, I didn't go to that place either because it was a wedding venue.
Oh.
And you had to like book appointments
Dude,
and shit.
I want to be a wedding crasher so bad. Did I tell you this? When I work, because my country club does weddings too, and so like I'll be closing one day and there'll just be a wedding going on, and I'm the only person left there working. Like my bosses are gone, everybody else is gone. I'm like, I just want to walk into this wedding, eat some cake, and like party with these people. But like, I don't know if that's disrespectful or not. Like, I mean, it probably is at least somewhat disrespectful, but I think it would be so cool
I think you have to feel the vibe.
when people look back on their wedding and they just see like a random picture of the guy that was working
Yeah.
at the country club and I'm just in there getting lit. Like that'd be a pretty cool memory.
I think you do it if you feel the vibe. 1, feel the vibe, and 2, you're not overly like crashing.
Like I was talking to the groom one day. Like he was just out by because I'll give you a little layout of the country club. Is like we have our golf shop here, and then we have a big tent where we do like the weddings and stuff right here, and then we have like a restaurant right here. So I guess the bride is over in the restaurant, and then me and the groom and like the other guys were over here at the pro shop, and they were like drinking out of a funnel and everything, like getting lit. And I was like, dang, bro, like I kind of just want to join these guys. Nobody else is here. Who's going to stop me? But I didn't have the courage to ask these guys like, yo, can I party with you guys at this wedding?
Yeah, it's kind of scary. But speaking of weddings, apparently I met this famous NFL player in the elevator.
Who?
At my dude. So I was walking down I was in Charleston at this hotel. I was in the elevator going to take a shit in the lobby because my dad clogged the toilet upstairs with a bottle of poopery.
Okay.
He dropped it. Sorry, Dad.
Oh, he dropped it in the toilet.
He dropped it in the toilet. We're gonna expose him for a bit. But so I was going downstairs to take a shit, and then I see this dude. He's all like swagged out. I'm like, okay, cool, nice shoes, bro. And then the guy that was working there, he was like housekeeping, and he went up to him. He's like, yo, can I get a picture? And then I was like, and then the guy was like, yeah, for sure, bro. And then they were like, what's your name? And he was like, yeah, I'm here in Charleston. My buddies had a wedding last night. And yeah, he plays for the Raiders. Like up here, I guess you already knew that. But yeah, he plays for the Raiders. And then you play ball. They were talking all about sports. And he was like, yeah, I'm running back. So I know he's a running back.
Josh Jacobs?
I don't know, bro. If I see a picture of him, I could tell.
Here, let me pull it
He's
up.
not a huge dude.
No,
like,
Josh
he didn't
Jacobs
seem
isn't
big.
huge. Josh Jacobs isn't huge. But he's one of the probably top 12.
So he doesn't play for the Raiders.
Oh, this guy doesn't?
Oh, I mean, he said his buddy plays for the Raiders. So wouldn't that not make
Does
sense?
it look like this guy? He's on the Raiders, though.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's Josh Jacobs.
Maybe I don't know.
I guess we could literally run through a picture of every player in the NFL and but we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though. You met an NFL player.
I wish I got the name. So he plays running back, and his friend that plays for the Raiders. I found the name. Let's see.
His friend plays for the Raiders?
Yeah. So Raiders, NFL, Charleston wedding. Yep. It's John Simpson.
I don't think I know the name.
Oh, that sucks. Well, I mean, the running back must have been like somewhat big because the guy asked him for a picture.
Right.
Unless he's like a really deep sports fanatic.
Oh, that's the guy who got married. John Simpson.
Yeah, John Simpson's the guy that got married, but the guy that I saw in the elevator that got asked for a picture is like, he's a running back. He's not that like, he doesn't have a big frame. Like, he seemed like a normal ass dude. He did not seem like a football player.
Gotcha.
Honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
So I wonder.
You know what's crazy?
It's kind of weird. I've never run into famous people.
I have one time. This is one of the saddest stories of my life. So I'm a huge Red Sox fan. So if you know anything about baseball and you know anything about the Red Sox, you would know who David Ortiz is. One of the biggest faces probably in the history of the game. Big Papi, absolute Red Sox legend. When I was 8 or 9 years old, we drove up to Baltimore to watch the Red Sox play the Orioles. And it was like a 7 o'clock game. So during the day, me and my family, we were out walking around like downtown Baltimore just exploring stuff. And we saw David Ortiz in a cheesecake factory in the mall. And I was like, oh my God, that's David Ortiz. Like, my favorite player. I love David Ortiz. And I was like, Mom, I got to go say something to him. And I walked up to him and I was like, can I get an autograph, David? Like, I'm a huge fan. He's like, no. To an 8-year-old, 9-year-old kid, he said no. And I was like, what? Like, I remember being so genuinely like dumbfounded. Like, I'm a Red Sox fan. Maybe he thought I was like some Orioles fan kid. Even still, like, to a little kid, you would sign an autograph, right? And he said no. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of like paparazzi start noticing him, and he's like taking pictures with everybody, and just left me out of it. After all the cameras and stuff came around, he was a nice guy. And so, despite me being a huge Red Sox fan, I do not like David Ortiz.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, when you're that big and have an audience like that, it doesn't matter what you're doing. I mean, I guess you can have boundaries, and some people do set the boundary at eating, but even if it's like you were a little kid.
Little kid, yeah, 8, 9.
I'd understand if like he was in the middle of dinner and like some 15, 20-year-old came up to him asking for a picture. Like, bro, I'm eating. You gotta draw the line somewhere, but that's kind of sad. And now he lost a fan.
Dude, I'll never forget, like,
it sucks, bro.
2013 down to the Tigers in the American League Championship, and he hit that grand slam to tie the game. Like, one of the most iconic moments of the last 30, 40, even 50 years of baseball. And like, watching that, I was like, go Red Sox. But it just, like, I'll always hold that piece of hatred in my heart for David Ortiz because of what he did to me when I was a child. That's
kind of fucked. Like, so Thomas, make sure when you become famous, you sign that autograph.
Oh, I will always, when I told you somebody came up to me in the gym, right?
Dude, who is it? It had to be someone from our school.
Yeah, we had economics class together in 11th grade. I can't remember the name. I meant to ask him for his name, and I can't remember. But
it was pretty cool. Watching, just comment down below.
Yeah, no, I was in the gym, and he came up to me. He was like, yo, what's up, man? Like, I love the show and stuff. I was like, oh,
that's cool.
That's pretty cool. I was like, man, that's pretty cool.
If I know him. I mean,
I know him. I know the face and everything. I can't remember the name.
Is he like a big... Okay, let's describe him. Is he a big dude?
No, he wasn't a big guy. Damn. I'm going back to the gym again. I'll let you know. I've got to get his name again.
Speaking of famous stuff, you hear what's it called? So you know the banana that was like taped. You know the banana that was
the
taped
art
to
thing?
the art.
Yeah.
The art with the banana.
That was in Miami.
Tape.
I was in Miami.
There's one with the potato now.
Really?
In South Florida, and it's sold for like, I don't know, but it sold for a lot of money. And what do you think about art like that?
I think it's actually ridiculous that there are people, like, if you're that rich and like your goal is to buy a potato taped to a canvas, like, you really need to do some reevaluating. Like, what are you doing with yourself?
Especially those, it'll expire.
I have two sides to it because I think that's so stupid that people spend their money on it, but the people capitalizing on that and taking advantage of it are genius. I saw this thing on TikTok where this girl was like, how to make $30,000 fast. And I was like, can't possibly do that, right? She just makes some stupid modern art, like throws some paint splotches on a canvas, and then goes on eBay and lists it as like high quality modern art, world renowned artist, blah blah blah, and it sold for like $30,000.
How are people actually buying that on eBay?
I don't know.
See, that doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Like someone's not going to spend $30,000 on a person on an account that's.
But they did. Like
She
unless it
probably
was faked. Unless it was
I
faked.
know, bro.
I don't know.
Like I could see like a few $100 faking it, but faking $30,000. But man, this potato, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Another potato, and it's not even the shelf life of that. At least it's longer than the banana.
It is.
And it'll grow sprouts, maybe if
Maybe.
you keep it in the dark.
Could be like an interactive art exhibit, I guess.
Yeah, it's a work in progress because it's alive.
A whip.
It's
Yeah.
alive and growing.
Work in progress.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Quick tangent. That intro, I don't know when it's gonna get done.
Oh yeah, you're still
Yeah.
working on it.
I never started working on it.
Oh okay, all right.
Like,
Well,
I was gonna hire someone to do it. I keep forgetting. So maybe it'll just stay like a simple title. Like, I mean, who really is watching the show? Like, what's important is the music. And
Dylan
that's
watches
done.
them.
Yeah, honestly, I'd watch them too. But
Dylan watches.
you know
them.
what's surprising? There's so many more people that listen to it on Spotify and Apple.
Yeah, I
than
believe that.
watch. I don't get it.
I got my dad to start listening to it too.
Let's go.
Yeah, my dad's gonna listen to it. Dylan will text me during the episodes. He'll like text me while he's listening to it, and he'll like comment about stuff. He's gonna come be a live audience. I don't know if we said that on the show,
Yeah,
but
we
he's gonna
did.
come.
Dylan with the shoulder.
He's hoping. He's hoping that it rains on this Thursday. Like,
Why?
because we're recording Thursday. He wants to come watch on Thursday.
Oh, that's
Because he
why we're
works.
gonna
He
have
does. He
guests.
does lawn. He does like lawns and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So if it
okay.
rains, he'll be off of work, and then he can come.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We're gonna. So our guest schedule got mixed up. So now Esprit Devora, the podcaster, is gonna be next week, and we're gonna have founders of Specudate this week.
Don't know what Speculate is.
It's a dating app.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have a decent following, 13K ish on Instagram.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they made I think it'd be cool. We're college students,
Yeah.
so
We always talk about Tinder and
yeah,
stuff.
we'll see what it's like building a dating app.
Yeah, that'll
for
be-
college students.
That'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah, I think they go to Mason.
George
or they
Mason?
went to Mason.
Gotcha.
One
Oh,
of
okay,
the-
so
one
they're
of the two.
not local, but
Yeah,
within the
they're-
state.
They're Virginia.
Gotcha.
Yeah. KSI Logan. KSI. He posted a picture earlier. Let's look at this real quick.
Instagram on the computer.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, honestly.
New album.
He posted this. Look at this.
Ooh.
It's a picture of KSI and Logan in the ring.
Yeah, that's
Once again, the KSI show, July 17th. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that. It's very cryptic.
Like, that's in 4 days, so it's obviously not like a fight.
No, it can't be.
I mean, it could be a fight, but it's not like a
Like a
event
sanctioned
pay-per-view.
fight, right?
it's-
Yeah.
It might be like the collab. that
Maybe
everyone was
maybe he's
saying.
just coming on the show. Is it a podcast? Is the KSI show like a podcast?
I think my friend said it was like a pay-per-view. What's it called? Pay-per-view like show. Like where he does random stuff.
Like a subscribe to show, like you
might
pay
be
for
just
it.
like it might just be the collab they did, and they probably just sparred.
Hmm.
If they did spar, who do you think wins?
They fought before, right?
They fought twice
that was the
before.
original. That was the original, like YouTubers boxing.
It wasn't it's the original biggest one before. So, KSI fought Joe Weller, and it was like a sanctioned fight, but it was nowhere as
I
big.
remember buying this.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so this was what, so Joe Weller and KSI, that was the first one, but it was
Right.
nowhere near.
No,
as
this was
big
the
as this
biggest one. I remember buying that. Dang, I don't know. It'd be
I wonder who wins.
interesting. I mean, Logan Paul's like a real. Was that Logan or Jake? Oh,
That's
it's Logan.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Logan lost twice then. Well, he didn't lose the first one. It was a draw, but he lost
no,
last
he
one.
lost
But I
that.
mean, it played out well for him. He fought Floyd Mayweather. I wonder if you could go back in time, and if he won, would he have still fought Floyd Mayweather?
It's all a money grab. Floyd Mayweather would do anything for a check.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro.
50
I
now.
was looking at his Instagram the other day. Look at this.
Grace, Floyd Mayweather's a boxer.
That's funny.
$50,000 bet. That's a year's salary for most
Is
people.
that's what he bet on someone?
He bet $50,000 on Dustin Poirier, which he ended up winning. So he won $35,000 off of it. I bet on McGregor.
Damn.
And McGregor's leg snapped in half, and I
It did
lost.
snap in half.
That was the biggest loss I've ever had on one bet. You know, it's funny though. Like I was talking about this with Ben, Dylan, and Alex, and we were like thinking about. We were watching the home run derby last night, so the MLB home run derby, and we're looking at these guys like just world class athletes, 6'4", 235, just absolutely yacked. You know, put in the perfect position to be an athlete, and then I'm like, I'm 5'8", chubby white guy. Like, it's so crazy how there are people that are just like genetically gifted, bro. It blows my mind. Like you get so lucky. Like LeBron James. LeBron James is the perfect. This guy is peak male athlete, and like he has to work for it. Obviously, like he can get stronger and stuff. But he was blessed with those genetics, bro. It's crazy.
LeBron's crazy, bro.
He is crazy.
Would you say he's the greatest athlete of all time?
The greatest. See, I don't even think he's the greatest basketball player of all time.
Oh, really?
Like physically, so it's possible that physically he is just because he's much more dominant than Michael Jordan was, but like I don't think he's on the same skill level as Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan did things that nobody else in the history of basketball could ever even consider doing. I don't know though. It's an argument. It's
it is
a
an
debate.
argument, but Space Jam 2 coming out soon.
I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna review it on this show. I think
When's
we should
it come out?
I think it's already streaming on HBO Max actually.
Oh shit.
Because
Dude, I didn't even know it was a thing until like 2 weeks ago. I know it's been in the talks.
they've been talking about it and stuff, but I didn't know it was actually like
I
produced.
didn't know it was for like it's gonna happen.
Yeah. No, dude, speaking of movies, so remember last time I said I wanted to do a movie review segment. So I went and watched Black Widow. And I've never been a huge Marvel guy, ever. Never been a huge Marvel guy. I've seen some of them. Like I saw Guardians of the Galaxy in theaters. I saw Endgame and Infinity War. But I watched Black Widow and I was like, damn, this was actually like a really, really good movie. And I'm critical of movies. Like I watch Oscar award winning movies, like, and I'm critical of acting and like character development stuff. And I was like, this was actually pretty good. And so I was like, I'm going to watch the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe.
No way.
And because it's weird, because there are people who are obsessed with Marvel, like they live, breathe, die Marvel and stuff.
I feel like I should be, but I'm not.
It's Disney, right? Yeah, so
it is. But I know that it's done well. I've said this so many times before. I know that it's done so well and they're amazing. I just never got into it.
Me neither.
And so Harry Potter.
So I decided I was like, I'm gonna watch the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe, but in timeline order. So like I know Iron Man's the first one that was released, or I guess you could say Hulk, but like different actor and everything, so it's not even on Disney Plus. But I watched Captain America: The First Avenger, and like I was, all right, that's pretty cool. And now I'm watching Captain Marvel, so I'm going in the entire universe in order, and I'm going to catch myself up on Marvel.
I thought you were about to say you finished it already.
Oh no, I started this literally yesterday. I really actually enjoyed all the Marvel movies I've seen, so I said might as well watch all of them, right?
I think I've only seen like Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, one of them, and like half of Endgame.
Really? So here's the thing. Even though I was never a big Marvel guy, I remember when Endgame came out in theaters.
I saw it.
And I had to go watch it. And so it came out on a Friday, right? And I remember you have one weekend until everybody starts spoiling it. If you don't see it opening weekend, you're going to know the ending before. So I went on Sunday and I was like, I need to go to this movie. And everybody was like, nah, I'm not going. So I went on like Sunday at 9:30 by myself to watch Endgame. And I remember, spoiler alert, I remember Spider-Man dying in Tony Stark's arms. And I was like emotional. And I was like, I have no connection to these characters or whatever. But that's how well done it is. Like it really is so like encompassing of like human emotion, and you connect with the characters, which is weird because I was never a big superhero guy in general. But yeah, the Marvel is good, and I'm gonna finish the entire timeline.
Do you get connected to characters and movies and shows easily? I feel like, dude, I do so badly. Like even in one movie, like I watched Luca.
I haven't watched it yet.
I watched it. I took the time to watch it, and I don't watch movies that often, but I watched Luca, and I got so attached. Like right after, I just like, it's like, I feel like when I end a movie or a show, like I was living in that world and I just died.
I can get connected to movie and TV characters if it's over like a period of time. Like one movie I'm not going to, unless it's really, really well done. One of my favorite movies of all time, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, nominated for Best Picture in 2017, 2018, one of those 2 years. Should have won, by the way. Literally one of the top 3 movies I have seen in my entire life. And I just felt like so connected to especially watching, because I watched it twice. The main character, the mother in the story, like she's just the most incredible like development, and she's so like bitter, but you feel bad for her because of just what's gone on in her life. If you haven't seen that movie, I highly recommend watching it. But that was one of the few movies where I really felt like connected to a character, and after it, I was like, damn, because the ending is really ambiguous too. Like you don't really know what happens at the ending. But that was one of them. And then The Office. Dude, The Office is such a controversial show for no reason. Like, you either love The Office, you think it's the best show ever, or you fucking hate it.
People hate The Office?
Dude, so many people.
I haven't seen it. I've only watched parts.
It's so, like, situationally funny. Like, I don't laugh at movies and TV shows a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I can think like something's funny. That show had me dying at points. Like, Michael Scott is so lost. Jim is just a normal guy in an office full of dummies. I mean, Kevin's an actual idiot accountant. Like, there's no reason for this guy to be an accountant. It is so funny.
Is it like sarcastic humor? Like
Parks and Rec? No, it definitely is. Yeah. People compare those shows a lot. I haven't seen Parks and Rec.
Are they made by the same people?
They are, right? Because don't they take place in the same universe, I think.
Do they?
I think there's like a thing online where they said that they take place in the same universe.
But I thought, I just make the comparison because it's made a lot.
No, dude, but I felt so connected to Jim because Jim is the normal guy in the office. Like, he's an actual like smart guy, knows what's going on and everything. He's just stuck with all these dummies. And the funniest thing is when he just stares into the camera, like someone says something stupid and he's like, it's just so funny. When they I love The Office. Dude, Ben hates The Office.
Really?
Ben refuses to watch The Office because if you watch season 1, it's slow. Like, I'm not going to lie. Season 1's not great. But dude, seasons 2 through 7 is the best stretch of any TV show ever. I'll die on that hill.
How many seasons are there?
9. But Michael Scott leaves right towards the end of like season 7, so it kind of goes a little downhill, and then it picks like the last 2 episodes it encompasses the entire show. I was emotional when the show ended. I was like,
dude, I get
damn.
Yeah, that's how I'm like that, but every show I watch.
It's
so bad for me. Like I don't get attached too much on single movies like I did with Luca, but if it's like a 2-3 series like Hunger Games, bro, after watching Hunger Games in like a few days time period, I get so sad. I'm just
I love the Hunger Games.
Damn, bro. I'm just like, damn.
That was the first. I remember because I was in 5th grade when the first Hunger Games movie came out, and
we were that young. I didn't watch them on time
because I had the same teacher for 3rd grade and 5th grade.
So you don't know which one.
So I don't know if it was in 3rd grade or 5th grade. I'm pretty sure it was 5th grade because I think it was 2012.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think it was 2012. Yeah. And I remember going to like the midnight premiere of the Hunger Games and like coming back and talking to my teacher. But I love that teacher, Miss Parker. My besides like Miss Pope, just my favorite teacher of all time. Absolutely loved her. And I was like talking to her about it and everything. And she was the one who got me into Hunger Games because she gave me a copy of like the Hunger Games book. And like, dude, you're right. That is incredible movie series.
So like any trilogy. What else? This one's not as good, but I still got attached to it. Maze Runner.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth a watch. I don't think it's anywhere near Toy Story, bro. When I watched Toy Story, and then especially like the 4th one, which is so dumb.
I haven't even seen Toy Story 4 yet.
I'm not usually a hater on Disney movies, but Toy Story 4 and Cars 2 are the worst. Like they're the dumbest ones.
No. Cars 3, dude. I remember going to see this with my mom because obviously like growing up we watched Cars and everything. Like I remember the first movie I ever saw in theaters was Finding Nemo. Still one of my top 3 favorite movies of all time. Like I'm not critical of Finding Nemo. Obviously it's not a movie that's supposed to be like criticized like that, but it's so good. I love Finding Nemo. I can watch it anytime. That and The Sandlot. Sandlot, I have it memorized word for word. But I remember like going to see Cars 1, Cars 2. And then Cars 3, I was fucking infuriated that Lightning McQueen did not finish that race at the end of Cars 3.
Yeah, I wasn't too big of... I didn't hate it, but I wasn't too big of a fan of that.
It bothered me so much. They pissed me off,
bro. You
beyond what you could possibly imagine.
4, then.
Should I watch it?
Do you know what's... Like,
no, I haven't seen...
Okay, so I'm not going to say anything.
Should I watch it? Is it on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
If it's on Disney Plus, I'll watch it.
Like, do you remember the storyline 1 to 3, right?
Yeah.
Watch it, and then when you come back here...
But, dude, it's so emotional when... what's the kid's name? The kid in Toy Story.
Andy?
Oh yeah, Andy. I was thinking of fucking Woody for some reason. I knew it was Andy. Don't come at me. I knew it was Andy. When Andy like goes to college and he's like leaving the toys behind, dude, that shit is sad.
Yeah, and it was a
like
perfect
actually
ending.
sad.
It was a perfect.
It should have
ending.
just stopped there.
Yeah,
it could have stopped.
I thought
there.
it was gonna stop there, like a trilogy. Like, why'd you make a fourth one? And the fourth one, definitely watch it. Like, don't not watch it, but it's stupid.
That's why I felt like I was kind of mad when they made Finding Dory, like when they made a sequel to Finding Nemo, because I didn't think it needed one. But Finding Dory was done well. I like Finding Dory.
I've only watched it once, and I don't remember it too much. But I don't remember it being bad.
See, I like the sentiment of the Finding Nemo's like family and everything, like coming together.
What's your top 3 favorite Pixar? That's hard now.
I'm trying to think of Pixar movies,
and then you can group them together. Like Toy Stories, you can group them in one.
All right, so number one is definitely Finding Nemo. I don't think there's any question about that. Lion King's Pixar.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No.
Fuck. Because Lion King would be up there. Lion King is probably
Lion King is great.
Lion King is top 3 Disney movies then. Lion King is top 3.
Pixar.
All right.
Pixar's something crazy, bro.
I'm trying.
Whenever something comes out,
pull
it's gonna be
pull
good.
up a list of like Pixar movies for me so I could see because
dude, how about what time is it? Why don't we do a tier list for the last few minutes?
All right, let's do a tier list.
Let's do
a tier list.
do
A
a
Pixar tier list. All right, I'm in.
Let's go.
This is cool. All right.
Wait, hold on.
Let me. Yo, you're gonna be. See, I'm gonna get controversial here. People aren't gonna like this.
Let me start recording the screen. Yo, me and Skylar Hasty, we did one with High School Musical songs.
Yeah,
that was really hard.
I've been seeing Skylar Hasty recently. I've seen him twice in the past like week or so.
And you've seen him twice in the past week?
Yeah.
And then you just said you haven't seen
No,
him.
I said I have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in like a while.
No, you guys were like Fortnite partners.
Yeah,
back in the
we
heyday.
talk a lot. We talk so much on Fortnite, but since I stopped playing in like May, I haven't talked to him since.
Here, add another category for me.
What?
Of not available, unless you've seen every single one of these, because I know there's a couple that I haven't seen.
Okay. All right.
Pixar
tier list.
I like this. This is a good idea,
hype.
Michael. All right, so we're gonna start off controversially. Are we just gonna go in order that they show up?
Let's go in order of.
That's
like,
all right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So people, I hold a very controversial opinion about Up. I don't like Up.
Wait, hold on. You don't like Up?
I don't like Up. Dude, the little kid. Oh my god, he bothers me. Russell bothers me. Like, I think he's an annoying character. I don't like that stupid ass bird. I like Carl. He's a grump, but like he comes around at the end. But I don't really like the plot of the movie. I'm bothered by the characters. I'm putting Up, honestly, in terms of Pixar movies, D.
D?
It is.
Okay, actually that's true. We do have to be strict. But okay, we're gonna do a rough draft, and we're gonna go through it again if we have time. Up, I don't know if it's a D.
Up is a D to me.
I feel like it's a C.
But what's worse than it? That's my thing. What on this list is worse?
Okay, here, let's put it at D right for now.
Well, up at D sounds like a good start.
We're going to be really strict here, guys.
Toy Story
that's God tier.
The original Toy Story?
Yes, bro. That's God tier.
I can get down with that. I can get down
God
with it
tier.
At S tier.
Like, that's the first, that was the first motion picture film, right?
Really?
Yeah, ever.
I did not know that.
Pixar, Steve Jobs.
So even just with its like historical impact would be...
Steve Jobs worked on that movie when he was kicked out of Apple.
Did not know that either.
And the first, what's it called? Colored film. What the hell is that noise?
I don't hear
That's my
anything.
laptop. Holy shit. The first, what's it called? The first colored film is Snow White.
I think I did know that actually.
All right, MU.
So that's MU. That's not the original.
Yeah, that's the
B tier.
Good.
It was good. It was good. I liked it. B tier.
B tier.
They get a little C tier.
B or C? It's good.
It's
like
teetering on the edge.
B in regards to the storyline, but okay. Are we adding like significant like historical impact to it?
Probably. I mean, I would say yes. Like
C, right?
I would say C because obviously it was a good movie, but in terms of Pixar movies,
Finding Dory
also probably a C tier. In the same tier as
they're like these are definitely
those are
the
like
same.
If you consider those movies like in the timeline, they're the same impact overall.
Yeah. And like just the movie itself.
Finding Nemo is S tier to me. I don't think it gets. I think Finding Nemo and Toy Story are the best two. I think.
I personally think I like Cars better than Finding Nemo.
Do you really?
Cars 1.
I see. I just Finding Nemo holds such like a significant, like, dude. Me and my dad, when we used to like pound it, would be like, Lucky Finn, bro. Like
Oh, that's
finding
cool.
and like, dude, I love the turtle. I love Crush.
Oh, but
Like
dude, okay, let's get to it later. Cars 2,
Cars 2,
D, bro.
D. All right,
I honestly, bro,
I don't remember anything about
bro,
Cars 2.
honestly, this is the worst Pixar movie ever.
Are
And
you
I'm
gonna
not,
add a row
I'm
for
not even saying that.
Cars 2?
Dude, Cars 2 is so bad. Like in regards to the Pixar universe, like
Whoa,
what the am I doing?
Go back up. Go there. You go.
Like what? Cars 2 is so stupid. Oh shit, I'm messing things up.
Buddy's adding a whole list. I mean, a whole dog shit.
Dude, dog shit, bro. Cars 2.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I
have to.
I'm not gonna disagree. I don't remember Cars 2
Oh,
enough
shit.
to say it's that bad.
Cars 2, like it's just about like Mater going on a spy mission. Like it has nothing to do with
With any sort
like
of
the
like.
storyline of Cars.
That's fine. See, I know I've watched it, and I've probably watched it a couple times. And if I don't remember a single thing about it, and you're that adamant about
Yeah,
it being
bro,
that
fuck
bad,
that.
that's fine.
The Incredible, dude. That's
A tier.
What?
A tier.
It's not God tier,
See,
dude. Imagine
because the
listen
God
to the music, bro.
S tier. So S tier, we put 2 movies there already. We have 2 movies there.
Dude, I feel like Incredibles, Cars 1, Toy Story, and Finding Nemo are all God tier. Like all the first movies.
We can put it there for now, and when we go back through,
Let's go
if
back.
we have more than 3 or 4 movies in S tier, we're gonna have to do some evaluating.
Like, bro,
That's fine with me. That's fine. With me.
The
See,
music
I have
is
no
crazy.
problem with that. I have
Okay,
no
okay,
problem with
okay,
that. Ratatouille is an A tier movie.
A tier.
Ratatouille is
You think it's
incredible.
A?
Yeah, I do.
It's not a personal favorite, but A?
It's one of the most critically acclaimed Pixar
it?
movies. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
People love it.
I'm not a
The
big fan of
storyline is incredible.
I'm not a big fan of it, but maybe it's just because like the vibe of
You want to put it in B?
I mean, I don't have a problem with the movie. I just
Not a personal favorite. No, I haven't
Good
seen it.
Dinosaur. I've seen the Good Dinosaur.
I have not
It was
seen it.
okay. I would say that it's like in the range of Up, because like Up, they really get you in the first few minutes.
See, now that I'm looking at Up in D tier, it feels almost like it needs to be C tier. I think we should move up to C tier because I don't think it's.
Move it up.
You're right. The opening scene I cried at, and I don't cry at movies. That
Yeah,
shit
but
broke
the rest
me.
of the movie is just like okay.
That's
like it's
what I'm
not
saying.
bad, but like it's not something I definitely watch again.
I
I
wouldn't
probably
watch it
wouldn't
again.
watch Up again.
I wouldn't watch it again unless I was like dating a girl and it was her favorite movie.
I think, bro. I think.
And then I probably wouldn't be
I
dating
think
her
it's
if
like
it was.
this.
I'm fine. That's
because it's just the opening scene for that.
it is.
But
But it also holds like a good message, bro. Like, I don't know. It's
what's the message? I don't even remember.
like shit. Now I don't even remember. Like, it's supposed to be like a feel good movie. Like, you're supposed to feel good. Everything goes well at the end. I guess that's kind
nah,
of
bro,
similar.
I think it's like that. All right.
I'm fine with D.
Cars 3. I hope this fan, guys. I'm so sorry if this episode is like loud as, because that fan is really annoying me. Damn, my computer's really going at it right now.
Oh, I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
I think hopefully.
Cars 3.
Cars 3.
I honestly think it has to be above dog shit.
I mean, I think it would have to be.
It's definitely. I think it's.
I think
maybe it's like it's
I think
either
we put,
D or C.
I think we put Up into C tier and we put Cars 3 in D tier. Because Up is significantly better than Cars 3 in my personal
I
opinion.
don't think it's significantly like storyline wise. I don't.
I think it's just. I see. I like Up too because
what
of the
happened
setting.
in Cars 3. He was like, because Up they were just like
Cars 3,
walking the whole
Cars
time.
3 is basically like Lightning McQueen's a washed up bitch and he can't race anymore because all the new guys are better. That's the storyline. And then like he goes to the final race and he can't even finish the final race and they let some prototype take his spot. That's bullshit to me. That's bullshit.
fine.
You disrespected one of the most iconic characters.
Oh
in
wait,
movie
no, this
history.
is the first one. 2006. This is the first one.
All right, that's
dude.
that's an
That's
A tier to me.
I'm
Nope.
putting at God tier.
We can
for
put
now.
it there just because of Life
Those
is
are
a
my
Highway.
only. These 3 are my only God. Oh, bro, what about Monsters Inc? That's
Monster-
a God tier too.
Is it? Well, we can.
Okay,
go-
we're
we
gonna.
can-
Yeah, we'll
we
get
can
there
do
when
some-
we need.
So
to.
which one is this?
This is Cars.
That's Cars 3. D tier.
D tier. Bugs Life. I don't know it enough, but I've seen it.
B tier.
I think it's a great concept.
It's an original. B tier.
B tier.
B tier seems acceptable to me.
B for Bugs. Incredibles 2.
Funny story about The Incredibles 2. The first time I ever saw it was actually in Chile, so it was in Spanish, completely in Spanish. But I actually
Were you
do
able to
like The
understand
Incredibles.
it?
Yeah,
Incredibles 2 wasn't bad.
I do like The Incredibles 2.
think B?
It's a
C?
B tier to
B or
me.
C?
I think it's better than C tier.
I think it's the same as like these.
I think it's better
because
than
it's like a
those.
sequel.
But I think it's better than those.
Okay.
I think it's B tier.
Wally. I don't think I'd watch it again, but
B?
the impact that they can tell a story with barely any words.
B tier? Or A tier? I mean, I don't think it's A tier. I don't think it's A tier. It's definitely better than C though. B is acceptable.
Monsters
the OG
Inc.,
Monsters
bro.
Inc. to me is an A.
OG Monsters.
Because I think we're diluting the S tier.
Okay, we're not gonna We're just gonna put it there for now. We're gonna put it there for now.
Okay, all right.
We'll put it there for now.
Inside Out.
It's a really good movie.
B tier.
B tier.
I don't think it's better than B.
A tier.
I don't think it's better.
Okay, it's B.
I don't think it's better than B. I don't think it's better than B.
You think Incredibles 2, A Bug's Life, and Wall-E. You think Ratatouille is better than Inside Out?
Yes.
That's interesting. That's really interesting.
We might be able to move Wall-E up.
Coco.
Maybe. Coco, B tier. No, A tier.
Coco is good, bro.
A tier. I'll give Coco A.
Good.
I'll give Coco A tier.
Coco, like, it's sad.
Toy Story 2 is...
That's really good, too. I
but
feel like
I would
that's
say
A.
of the Toy Story series, I think it's the worst one. Well, I haven't seen Toy Story 4. I haven't seen Toy Story 4. So of 1 through 3 of the main Toy Story timeline, I would say it's the worst one.
Okay, but we're not comparing it to that. We're comparing it to what's it on the list. I feel like it's an A, right? I feel like all the Toy Stories except for Toy Story 4.
I think it has to. To me, it's a B. To me, it's a B.
B? I'll give it a B.
Toy Story 3 A, no questions. Maybe even S if we go back to it. I think it's.
I don't know. Does
that movie as a when it came out? What 13-year-old, 14-year-old?
Does the third movie
made me cry?
Does the third movie serve more like purpose than the first one?
It might not serve more purpose, but that movie made me cry, and I actually think it does because it's the culmination of it.
I remember Brave being really good.
Me too,
but really annoying.
I like it. B tier.
B tier. I know the storyline was like really unexpected for me. Maybe I was just a dumb kid.
I don't have a problem with B tier.
Onward was really good too.
I actually have not seen any of these 4 movies.
Bro, are you serious, bro? Okay. Onward is really good. I'd say...
See, it's up to you now.
B and A is really hard for me. Like...
It's up to you now. Now you
I think... Bro, I was crying. It made me cry.
That's the one with like the trolls, right? Or the...
Yeah, like... It's like a dad movie.
A dad movie, so I would like it.
Yeah, like they lost his dad. The dad came back, like half of it. That's it. Like his legs came back to life, and it's kind of hard to explain.
Toy Story 4, does it go? Is it as bad as Cars? Is it as bad as Cars 2?
It's not dog shit. Like the story, like I definitely watch it again. I just hate the ending. That's literally it. I think it's D because it never needed to be made.
I've heard such good stuff about these last 2 movies.
I don't know how you have not seen Soul yet.
I know. I'm bad.
Okay,
I can't believe
Thomas, I'm not even kidding when I say this. Watch this before you come back.
All right.
Like it's only
Before
like an
Thursday?
hour 20. Yeah, it's only like an hour 20 minutes.
All right.
It will change your perspective on life, probably.
Really?
Yes, you know how many times have I mentioned this? Because I've mentioned this so many times on the show already. I've seen this 7 times.
Didn't it come out like this year?
Yeah, it came out on Christmas Day.
Okay.
And I've seen this 7 times, and I learned something new every time.
All right, I'm definitely gonna have to watch it.
It's really good.
I'll
put this in A.
We'll open up with that on Thursday, Friday's episode.
I'll put this on A, bro.
We'll open it up with my review of Soul.
Like I remember after watching that, me and my sister looked at each other, were like, "What are we doing with our life?"
Dylan tells me how good it is. Dylan loves it.
Very good, very good.
Lucas, it goes in A for me, even though I haven't seen it because of Silencio Bruno.
Dude,
Silencio Bruno. Hey, the fucking Euros.
Do you know like what that means in the movie? Or
be quiet. Doesn't mean be quiet.
Yeah,
Silencio.
Like, do you know? Like,
no, I have no idea.
You just heard it on TikTok?
Yeah, I just heard it on TikTok.
Yeah.
But all I know is, also, we were talking about this. I'm so animated with my hands, right? When I talk, like I'm always doing stuff with my hands because I'm Italian and we won the Euros.
Hey.
Forza Azzurri. It's coming Rome. We beat England.
I heard.
Yeah, very proud of my Italian heritage here today. I don't display it often, but my last name
I was
ends in
born
an O.
there. Dual citizenship, baby.
Really?
Let's go. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah. So the Italian citizen in me is very happy. My
Let's go.
father's a first generation American actually. So my grandparents were born in Italy.
Okay, so I watched this literally 2 days ago. I would say that it's a B. I think it's a B.
I haven't. It came out what, like last week?
Yeah, I think it's a B.
I've heard good things about it.
The vibe is really cool.
I'm not against putting it there.
Like the vibe is really nice. It's set in Italy, and then that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Like, it's
the Amalfi Coast,
water.
right?
Yeah, it's
I
really
saw
nice.
one review though. This kid really wants to go to school. Like he's like obsessed
Yeah, dude,
with.
he really wants.
Yeah,
to
so he's a loser.
I guess.
All right.
So
S tier. I would move Monsters Inc. down.
Silencio Bruno, bro. Oh yeah. Let me explain Silencio Bruno. So basically, in the movie, it's a really good message. He says his friend to Luca's friend. He's like, that voice in your inside your head that's telling you not to do this, not to do that. That's Bruno. And just say Silencio Bruno. And he was like, why is his name Bruno? He's like, shut the fuck up. That's not the point.
That's what they said in the Pixar movie.
Yeah, he said,
All
shut
right.
the fuck up.
So our S
Okay,
tier.
we gotta. This is definitely not a perfect one.
Our S tier. There's too many movies.
I think we need to cut off one, and I think
There's 23 movies
Okay,
here, right?
let's-
24 movies here. 5 out of 24. That's almost 20%. I don't think 24.
okay.
25% of
Now
movies
we
can
are
be-
gonna remove the historical value and just bring the movie itself, all feelings aside and emotional attachment. The movie itself, Toy
That's-
Story 1.
S tier. I
I
mean,
think
it's just a great movie.
It is a great movie. Is it? Yeah, it is a great movie.
I have no problem with it being there.
Finding Nemo. I don't. He lost his son.
see, it's such a good story though. Like you asking me to take away my emotional attachment to Finding Nemo is such a hard thing to do.
Well, you have to.
All right, if I have to, it's still
What's
an S tier to me,
wait,
bro.
What's the movie storyline?
Because
It's
here
like
you're not comparing it. You're not comparing it to other movies. You're comparing it to the other movies on this list. Is it better than Ratatouille, Coco, Toy Story 3, and Soul?
See,
Yes.
I don't think.
Yes.
I don't know if it's better than these three. It might be the
Really?
same.
Are you serious?
I don't think it's significantly better.
I do. I think it's better enough that it belongs in a tier above them. And I see what I was.
I don't even know why Ratatouille's there.
See, on this list, if you're asking me to move S tier down, it would be The Incredibles and Monsters Inc. I think the big three of Pixar are Toy Story, Finding Nemo,
I think
and Cars.
Toy Story and Monsters Inc. are definitely S tier.
I don't know if Monsters Inc.
Bro,
is.
what are you talking
I think
about?
it's an A.
Yo,
I think it's an A.
Okay, let me bring you back real quick. Sully.
Sully.
He gets the blast. Mike's like, yo, I got the last piece for you, bud. And he's like, really? And then he's like, I've been working on it. My hands are all scratched up. I dug each shredded piece of this door to see Boo again.
You know what's
Opens up the door. He's like, Boo?
You know what's
Kitty.
actually the saddest thing though? They did this edit of that scene, and it's like that Christina, like Jar of Hearts, one step close. I have died every day waiting for you.
No idea what you're talking
How do you
about.
never know any of the songs
I
I'm talking
don't know what
about?
you're talking
How
about.
I sung on every single episode, and I swear you haven't heard of. No, he's like, I have died every day. I'm gonna show you it after this episode, just so you know.
What,
but it's
is
like
it a meme or is it sad?
no, it's like sad as shit, and it's like
Yeah.
boo, and she's like kitty. That
Bro,
actually
dude,
is
this
that
movie is sad.
that'll break
Like,
you.
I have it. I watched it when I was little, and then I watched it for the first time in a while, like freshman year in my dorm, and I forgot how sad it was. I was like in my dorm bedroom. It was a winter. I was just alone on a Saturday night.
It's just the most
on my
depressing thing I've ever
laptop,
heard.
And I just in bed. I'm just like, kitty, kitty.
No, I put your emotional attachment aside.
Yeah, dude, it is a
Put your emotional attachment aside. Is it better?
wait. Emotional attachment. Can I still keep emotional attachment that I got from the movie? Like when you feel.
I thought we weren't allowed to
No.
do that.
I mean, when I say emotional attachment, I mean like
Bias.
like how you had your Finn thing with your dad.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that
All
attachment. But the attachment you get from watching the movie.
I still think Finding Nemo's better.
Okay, I think. Okay, I'll keep that there. That's there. Fuck, bro, this is hard.
All right, so of those, are those five?
Dude,
movies?
I think five.
I think 5 could be fine. 5 could be
Yeah.
fine.
There's no way. See, if I were to remove anything, it'd be Finding Nemo.
If I were to remove anything, it would be
like
Monsters Inc.
One thing
It would be Monsters Inc.
you think that's really hard. Bro.
I think
Even though I like Cars a lot, I think Monsters is better than Cars.
I think Cars would be fine in A tier. I'm not opposed to that.
Because, like, remember that, you know, the last scene of Cars 3 where they're all on the porch?
Yeah.
Cars had that scene before it did. Like, when, like, all the cars were there and then Lightning McQueen was leaving.
Yeah.
They had that scene before.
Here's my thing. To me, there's two that you can't take out of that. It's Finding Nemo and Toy Story. I know we're in agreement here that Toy Story is unquestionably an S.
Toy Story.
To me, any of those three on the right, you would be fine moving them down a tier. But I don't think you can move Finding Nemo down.
Yo, honestly though, bro, I'm not gonna. Where's my mouse? Shut up. Okay, honestly though, bro, I'm not gonna change it because I'm still gonna use the historical impact on our bias, but that's a better story than that.
Toy Story 3?
Like,
I agree.
Just story.
I agree.
Yeah.
I said that. I said
Toy Story gets better and better each time, and then once it gets
I
to
think
4,
Toy
it
Story.
just
I think Toy
becomes-
Story 2 is.
Wait, where the fuck did dog shit go?
It's below NA. We could remove NA because clearly you have seen all of them. We have Cars 2 in its own completely separate category.
Yeah, dog shit.
See,
It's
I'm
really
not.
dog
I don't.
shit. I don't think this is bad. I do think these could be cleaned up. Like B.
B
Like,
tier,
bro,
like-
is Ratatouille really A?
It really is.
Actually is?
No, it
Okay,
really is.
Okay. Do you think all of these are in the same, like, let's see, it's too hard, bro.
See,
like, it's so
might
really
even-
better than Toy Story
I might even
2?
consider moving Wall-E up,
Up.
and I might consider moving Up.
Down? Oh.
As much as I didn't like Up, is it really a C tier movie? See, I don't know
think
if
it's
there's.
a C tier. I think it's a C tier movie.
That's fine. I don't know. See, Monsters. See, now that we're talking about it, Monsters.
See, it's
if we're
hard,
talking
bro.
about just story, Monsters University and Finding Dory would probably both be in B tier.
Dude, it's hard.
It is hard,
Like,
but I'm
yeah,
not.
this is not good at all. I think this is good.
I'm not. See, I'm not mad at this entire list though. I'm not.
I'm kind of like, I'd rather watch these movies than like A Bug's Life.
Yeah, but it's
and
not about what
Brave.
you.
Yeah, it's not about
You
that.
you have to account for everything, which would
Okay.
be significance.
I think,
you know.
I think we got it.
I think we're good. I'm glad.
Yeah,
we're
what do you guys think? What do you think?
Drop your comments. Send us a tier list. Send us your Pixar tier list.
Yeah, dude, we should do tier lists more often.
I think we
This
should
is
do
tough.
tier lists more often. I think we should.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let us know what you guys want us to rank next. That's been another episode of Nothing Outside. We will see you guys next. No, what? We'll see you on Friday for our next guest. Yeah. Hopefully that'll pull through. It's not confirmed, but it's pretty confirmed.
If not, we'll do some more tier lists.
I'll do some more.
We'll
tier
figure it
lists.
out.
All right. Peace.
See you.